In the community of the world, the nations are the individuals, and I've been an individualist all my life. I believe in people being themselves, and I believe in nations being themselves. And if we're submerged in England, we can't give the contribution which otherwise we would give if we were speaking with our own voice. We have a lot to give internationally. We have our own particular views in education, for example. We're one of the very few countries, and perhaps the only country, which believes that we have a duty to educate our young people right through to university. So far as home affairs are concerned, if you read the newspapers, all of which are under English control, you would think that it was a desperate thing to have discovered oil. Scotland is the only country to have discovered oil and, according to the newspapers, become poorer as a result. It is a shame, a crying shame, that more than a quarter of the children of Scotland live in poverty. That is something we must do something to cure. So far, we haven't had the power to cure it, and that is what independence will give us the opportunity to do. There are so many other things we can be if we would only to ourselves be true.
Do you think that the independence vote can be won without the support of the media?
Yes, indeed. You see, I'm an old man, I'm 88, and I remember 1945 when all the media supported Winston Churchill, and no one for a moment thought that the Labour Party would come in not merely with a working majority, but with a landslide majority. We do not know what the ordinary people of Scotland are thinking. The opinion polls are all taken from the chattering classes, and the great mass of the people have yet to voice their opinion.
How do we get to that great mass?
We get to that great mass only on polling day. Speak, we can speak, but we don't know who is listening.
On polling day, what will you be wishing for?
Well, I'll be wishing for a decent working majority for independence. But remember this, that it's the identity and the existence of Scotland that is important to me, and I think is important to so many people. Remember that the people who vote no are also affirming the existence of Scotland. They're merely saying that the country exists but should be governed by England.
Do you think that the result, irrespective as to how it comes out, that it will be divisive?
Of course it will be divisive. Scotland will never be the same again after this vote. Whichever side loses will feel a resentment. And if those who believe, as I believe, in the existence of Scotland as a nation in its own right, if we are defeated, there will be a canker in the body politic of Scotland for many years to come. I believe, whatever the result this coming year, that it is only a starter. Scotland is in the march, and no one can put a boundary to the march of a nation.